And it's 10:10 on 1010 Talks. Good morning, Tania.
Good morning, Adipa. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, everybody. Thank you for watching, whether you're hopping on live here on Facebook or you're listening to our podcast recording later or on YouTube. We're always very happy that you are hearing our voices, and my hopes is that you get maybe one tiny itty bitty piece of information that will really transform your life. So we're here for you.
And throughout this process, we learn something new every day as well.
Yes, and there's definitely so much to learn. Science is advancing. There's so much information out there, and we want to be able to give you the confidence, give you the calmness, give you the joy of just taking the information that's available and being your own best health advocate, living life well, stepping into the best you. And today, I am super, super excited. I know I always say that, but today I'm really excited.
More excited.
Because kids and nutrition have always been such a huge thing for me, because as a little girl and as I grew up and I got into my teenage years and then I learned about nutrition, I made that connection, and I just knew what I ate and what I didn't eat, and taking the supplements and exercising and sleeping well and who I hung around with and all that, it made a difference. And now there's science and there's proof and research behind it and more information. So I'm really looking forward to sharing the MeOlogy Kids and Vitamin Angels program today, so we can impact the world.
I agree with you, Deepa. There's so much research out there right now and so much interest in being generated and just learning a little bit more about the whole mind-body connection. So I'm excited today. We're going to be sharing this info about kids' nutrition and especially about Vitamin Angels and how we're going to help show you how we can help support kids worldwide as well who don't have access to good nourishment for healthy growth. So I'm gonna actually get started and share my screen so that way we can get going over here. Let's see.
And as you're sharing, we're doing this is in May, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month also, which is such a huge connection with good nutrition. It impacts that.
All right, can you see my screen here?
I can see it, yep.
All right, so just a real quick about Shaklee and bringing true wellness to the world. And, I know you guys have all heard us talking about Shaklee, and, our biggest thing that we want to just share with you is that all of the products are just safe, proven, and guaranteed. There's been clinical studies, research, patents, FDA approval, and working together with the company, and this is why we share a lot of this information and really put our heart and soul into it, because we do believe that together that we can bring true wellness and kind of create a healthier world in general, and just bring awareness when it comes down to it, bringing awareness to the community, to everybody around us, and sharing our love for Shaklee. Once again, really, they've been a nutritional pioneer. We're going to talk a little bit about multivitamins today and how amazing the vitamins are for kids and MeOlogy, plant-based, and just also, just to share a quick little fact, actually, that some of you may not know, is that even their quality, the performance level quality of their products, and how it's been infiltrated and used so much as well by athletes in, the Olympics, by NASA, all of the products are 100% guaranteed. So, like I said before, the clinical studies, the patents, there's a lot of amazing information to back up and support some of these products. And this is why we're here today. And go ahead. Did you want to say something?
That part, I don't know if you can go back on that, but about how Shaklee has been on every single NASA space mission for the past 25 years. Like that's
actually
how much, how healthy astronauts
need to be in order to.
And they depend on Shaklee, which is like, that's just so, it's like, tell my kids, do you want to be as strong and healthy as an astronaut? This is what they use.
Yeah, actually, I'm so glad that you brought that up, Adiba, because I know I kind of skimmed over it because I'm so excited to get to MeOlogy Kids, but that is really important to share. And it's amazing to hear that, like I said before, how it is involved, how Shaklee is involved in so many different levels, in so many different ways in the community, in the world, and everything that they do to just really help to make health, affordable and really accessible to everyone worldwide. From the athletes and the astronauts all the way down to our kids and the infants and the mothers. So
future athletes and astronauts.
Future athletes. Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to go on to the next. So like I said before, we're here today to really talk about MeOlogy Kids, and I'm excited to chat about them today, about MeOlogy Kids, and really giving you some information about how this is a pioneer, actually, really. It's a pioneer right now for the level, the quality, and the innovation for our next generation coming up. Oh, and look at that. So it's as the next slide shows, the newest innovation for the next generation. So MeOlogy Kids provides nutrition for kids ages 4 and up in a convenient little daily dose pack. As we share this information, like I said, they're convenient, customizable, all in one, and you actually get 4 gummies with 3 different flavors in every pack. So not only does it include their multivitamins, but it also includes omega-3 as well as immunity support. And it's so cool because I'm going to show you later on also how you can personalize it, put on an icon. It's grab and go. It's just so much fun for the kids and for adults as well, because every pack has like a cute little saying. And I know Adiba has said this before, and so have I. I take them every day now too, and they're just a fun little treat.
Yeah.
And then, you can see that as we share this information, you can also see that not only is it fun for kids and convenient for parents, but there's no more guessing in which vitamins to take or, opening bottles and trying to pick and choose and figuring out, because you always know that you'll get 100% yummy, 100% nourished, 100% quality. And these vitamins do include in the multivitamin, vitamin A, C, D, E, and then a lot of the Bs, B5, B6, B7, and B12. So a lot of great information, and if you want more details about specifically what those vitamins are good for, you can reach out to us after as well, and we can share that with you. So 11 essential vitamins and minerals. The MeOlogy Kids provides for 100% or more of the daily dose required of the 8 core nutrients that we need. So that's 3 times more DHA and EPA than other leading gummies. You always know where it's coming from. You always know the quality. So there's 250 milligrams of DHA and 50 milligrams of EPA in each vitamin packet, each personal vitamin packet. So not only are they yummy, but they are really crucial in helping kids and support their growth and development. So nowadays, we don't get all the nutrients that we need from our food anymore, or as much as we used to, but also our schedules are go, 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 always going super fast. And it's really important to do, when you do take in nutrition or vitamins, to really have that superior the MeOlogy Kids provides a lot of those supplements and nutrients needed for brain and eye and immune health as well. And it really helps to, this is important, it helps to fill the nutrient gaps for picky eaters. So I know whenever I talk to parents, a lot of times they say that, their children are picky, they'll only eat this or they'll only eat that. So, it's definitely more common than people think that it is. So something like this can really help fill in those gaps with MeOlogy Kids.
Yeah, I'd like to add one thing to that, Tanya, because it's not only if they are picky eaters nowadays, and we've covered that on previous 1010 Talks, is that the nutritional value in our food has diminished, has like not totally gone, but it has really, our food is not as nutritionally dense as it used to be. So even when the kids are eating and we're eating, there's that little, it just fills in the gaps that if, the apple that I'm eating today is not as nutritious as the other one, but that kind of thought process that, as we do well and we try hard and we work hard on eating well and giving all the right fruits and vegetables to our kids, that there's still a little bit of a gap because of the quality of the food that we have access to today.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right, Adiba, and thank you so much for sharing that, because I do agree with you. The statistics are high. I believe it's something around 90% of kids don't get enough of what they need from diet alone. And that's where we come in, and that's why we love to share this information. And it's right there actually on the screen. Up to 90% of kids don't get what they need, don't get enough of what they need from diet alone. So, the combination of the vitamins really do help support healthy growth and development. And the berry flavor, the cherry flavor in the immunity gummy, and then the strawberry lemonade with the omega-3s. I haven't really found many kids that don't love these gummies, or adults. Like I said before, they're actually a nice treat. And I also want to point out with the omega-3, which is a question that I get sometimes, is the fishy aftertaste that you get sometimes with swallowing the pills. None of that with these jellies. Shaklee did a really great job at making sure that you don't have that, and that it's all sustainably sourced.
And they're good in the refrigerator. The little
I've never tried that. I might have to though. And there's only only 3 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
In the vitamins, and that's the same amount that you'd find in like 3 strawberries. So they are, they are healthy in that respect as well. And then some quick little information here about how they compare with other multivitamins on the market. And if you'd like some more information on that as well, if you're interested, we can share that as well after the presentation, or just reach out to us, message us, text us, and that's something that we can share as well. So I also want to go over why we talk about the good stuff when we talk about our vitamins, and the promise that we make in order to show that the quality is 100% yummy as well as pure and proven. So they're dairy and lactose free, as well as gluten and wheat free, soy free, egg free, peanut free, tree nut free, non-GMO, and shellfish free. So they really did an amazing job at really touching on all of the allergies that are around nowadays, and all of the concerns for parents and for kids, and really making sure that when the children take these gummies, that you can be assured that none of these products and none of the allergens that some kids can be allergic to are present.
That's huge. Yeah.
That is huge. And I know I can't eat, I mean, my kids don't have any food allergies, but I know a couple of parents that their children do, and it is so stressful with, you know, buying products over the counter and really doing your research to make sure that the quality of the products, even just with food in general, not just vitamins. And then our package is good for the planet, good for kids. It's 100% recyclable dispenser made from sustainable materials using wind energy.
I love it.
They really go out of their way to make sure that everything is recyclable, even the shipper box. And you know, I know Diva and I have talked about this before, but the importance of Shaklee as a carbon neutral company, and all of the, as a pioneer actually, and all of the amazing work that they've done in order to make sure that they reduce their carbon footprint and 100% give back everything of what they use.
It became first, we talked about that also on another 1010 talk, is the first company in the world to become climate neutral. This is like, you know, it's the first of a lot of great things, and then are following.
It really is amazing. And when you think about it, how long ago they started and how far we've come to get to where we are today, it just kind of blows my mind that they were actually thinking about this, like, not, I don't want to say way back when, but way back when all of us were not thinking about this.
Yeah, when some of us weren't even around.
Yes, I know. So this is just a cute little picture of the sachet that you can design your own pack. You can put your child's name and pick out the little icon. And what you can do is really, when you go online and you decide you want to, you know, purchase the vitamins, you can really customize it to your child. You know, what do they like to be called? It doesn't have to be their full name. It can be a nickname. It can be a superhero name, whatever you want. And then you can go through and you can pick an icon, you know, particular to whether it be sports or unicorns or stars or, you know, whatever. There's a lot of great choices. And then you just kind of put in your email and your information, and it generates it, and then it creates a supplement plan for your kids. It's really cool. It's easy. And like I said before, it also, when you get the packets in the mail, there's also great sayings on each one, and every day is different. I wish I had brought some examples with me to show. I don't know if you have any.
Yeah, I can grab one. You go ahead and go,
Debo, while I continue to move forward. But something, you know, it's just so unique. And kids all over the world, and how much we really focus on the good stuff, like we said before. Oh, you're back? You got...
Yeah. So you can go, and then you want me to share a couple of them? Like this one?
If you want to just share a couple now, that'd be great.
Kids have more taste buds than adults. Lucky you, because these gummies taste great. I didn't know that, actually.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Muscle comes from a Latin word for me, and my eyesight is so I can't see. Okay, so muscle comes from a Latin word for little mouse. That's what Romans thought bicep looked like.
Oh, wow.
That is so cool. I didn't know that.
Two new things already.
Your teeth are just as strong as a shark's tooth. Take your vitamins to keep it that way. Oh, I didn't know that either. I'm reading, like, the print is so little, I'm like...
That's okay. And I appreciate you sharing it. I think they're just fun for people to hear and know, some of the cool little facts as well. And the kids love like taking the packet out each day and reading it, or having, you read to them.
Yeah.
And then, one of the last things I wanted to just kind of bring up is, not only do we have these vitamins for kids, but we also have them for adults. Adults can take the gummies, but we also have a very personalized nutrition program, which is the most precise personalized nutrition plan on the market today. And now it's called MeOlogy for adults. And now you can even personalize it even further with adding if you have done the 23andMe or any of those tests online, you can add that in. Or you can also include your blood work from your doctor. If you get the results, you can go online and you can share that information as well, to really tailor it even more to your nutritional needs and supplementation. And then when you buy, we give. So every purchase makes a difference. And for every box of MeOlogy Kids sold, Shaklee helps provide life-changing nutritional support to a child in need through our partnership with the Vitamin Angels, which is so amazing. And I'm going to pass it on to Adiba to talk a little bit more about Vitamin Angels and how we can help support children who don't have access to proper nutrition.
Yeah, and that's the part that, the MeOlogy's been around for a little while now, but when we partnered up with Vitamin Angels, I was really, really beyond excited. Because for the longest, I wanted to find a way to create a nonprofit that will bring nutrition to moms and expected moms and kids that just don't have access to it. And, creating a nonprofit, I know people personally that have gone through the process, and it's a process.
Oh, yes, it is.
And I kept having this feeling, it's like, I want to reach people. I love the reaching people. Do I want to manage the nonprofit? Because, I had a small business of my own, and it takes so much time to run the business, right? And anyway, so having this partnership with Vitamin Angels is like an answer, it's an answer to prayer, because I now can reach people and make a difference. And there is a nonprofit that exists already that just totally is what I had in mind. I mean, it's so hard to explain, because this is what I wanted to do. And then there's this organization that was started with that really fits well. And then Shaklee has partnered up with them. So I'm just gonna go over some information. I know for those of you that will be listening to the podcast recording later, can't see the slides. So I'm gonna cover everything on the slides so that will show up on the recording as well. But very briefly, Vitamin Angels and MeOlogy Kids, it's a partnership with Shaklee. And I wanted to, let me see if this is, there we go. So I'm going to go over some information about nutrition as well, reviewing some of what Tania has covered already, and also how that fits in with Vitamin Angels. So Vitamin Angels is a nonprofit organization, and their focus is on reaching communities in the US and around the world that are underserved. By improving the access to vital nutrition, everyone gets an equal chance to grow, to thrive, and to prosper. Because nutrition promotes the opportunity for everyone. When an expected mother and the young children get the nutrition they need, it sets off a ripple effect of health and well-being that impacts entire communities and helping create a more equitable world. So this is the exciting part, is that as we individually do our small part and partnering up with Vitamin Angels, we're just going to have this huge impact and the ripple effect, just like, when you throw a little pebble in water and how you have those ripples just spread out. Nutrition stands in the way for millions to a chance at a healthy, productive life. And that's the focus, is we want to get nutrition to everybody, because as we have healthier kids and healthier mom, the next generation is going to be impacted in such a beautiful way. We all deserve a chance to good nutrition. 1/2 of the world's population lacks access to basic healthcare services. And some of the barriers, and I know that Tania mentioned the awareness, and that's part of what we do, is just want to get the word out there, is the barriers are availability and access and affordability and awareness. And that's what we're here for, is to be able to make it available for every person, every little one, every child that's going to be born, to have access to this. How does nutrition affect children's development? So nutrition plays a very important and vital role in children's development. Nutrition is not just an intake of calories. So it's not just, giving someone all this rice and beans and no fruits and no vegetables. And you need nutrients in there. We need nutrients in order to make the body grow the way it's supposed to. Like if you have a plant and you don't water it and you don't give it, put it in the soil, it's not going to grow. So as people, we need nutrients to develop the way that we were created to grow. Proper nutrition in childhood ensures proper growth of intellectual power and creativity. I don't know if you've noticed, some kids are just like not able to focus. They're feeling tired all the time. And sometimes it's just the nutritional need deficiency that they're not getting. Children with proper nutritional intake will always stay emotionally healthy. And, we talked about this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I don't know about you, Tania, but I know, because we've talked about that, how when we don't have the right nutrition, it impacts our mood. And,
yeah.
And, how we think and how we react to people. And so
Absolutely, but especially reactivity and emotionally.
Yeah.
People don't realize how much that affects their mental health.
We don't realize, I know for myself, I hadn't made that connection, but now I see the connection in me. And to be able to help kids and, moms, during their pregnancy so they can have healthier baby is just so incredible. And there is a way to do it. Proper nutrition also enhances psychological growth. So those are all things that we want for kids. We want our kids to be healthy and happy and intelligent and smart and full of good energy. We want to invite you to be one of our next 50. We're focusing at 50 at a time, reaching 50 families. For every MeOlogy kids that you buy, Shaklee gives to Vitamin Angel. So we're supporting a bigger vision and reaching kids and moms and families that we can't do ourselves. But every time you support by buying the MeOlogy for you and your kids, then Shaklee is, with their partnership with Vitamin Angel, is giving them the support. MeOlogy Kids is designed to provide foundational nutrition for children. But if you are still a kid at heart, you can take a pack daily as well.
I love it.
That's what like you, right, Tania?
Yes.
Oh, and that's what we
really are.
What is that? The kid that's your favorite?
They really are. Sometimes I have to I don't typically like gummies, but sometimes I want 2 or 3. And I'm no, I can't have any more.
Just one. Just one. Oh. And that's why, that's our whole focus, and where we're putting our energy and our vision is the 50 and the next 50. And when you as a mom or a dad are taking the MeOlogy Kids and really enjoying them and personalizing them, and then your kids see it or your neighbor's kids see it, then it's going to just have that ripple effect. So I take them, Tania takes them So, are you ready to join all the moms that are still kids at heart, and have a big heart for helping create a world where every kid has access to good and proper nutrition? We invite you. There's if you are watching the video, there's a QR code that will take you to the website, where you can just order it, place it on a loyalty program so you get it every month and you don't miss out. And then if you are listening to the podcast where you can't see the actual video, just contact us, reach out to us. Tania and I are here to support you, to answer any questions that you have. And let's make that happen. Let's give all the kids worldwide access to proper nutrition. I don't know if you want to go into some prices. I didn't actually bring the prices, but there's like I want to say $1.40 something a day. Does that sound about right, Tania?
That does sound right. And I believe it was on one of the slides that I was doing. Hold on.
Yeah, I believe it's somewhere around there. And you can put money in the machine. Even when you go to the grocery store, you're gonna spend that on an avocado nowadays.
Oh, absolutely. And I was just testing it out, and I did the QR code.
Did it work?
It worked, yeah, just to make sure it worked.
Okay.
I couldn't find the actual price per day, but it's something around what you were saying, Adiba.
Yeah, I don't think it's even $1.50 with shipping and everything. And so we invite you, become a MeOlogy Kids mom and dad, and share it with your kids, and you'll know that not only are you filling in the gaps for yourself and your kids at home, you are making a huge difference for moms and babies all around the world. How do I even explain how impactful that is?
It is huge, and I know how passionate you are about it and how passionate we are about sharing the information. And really, I think it's really important to talk to further explain, or to just really touch on the fact as we're ending, that the quality makes all of the difference in the world. It really truly does. I know that we've said this so many times before, but compared to other leading brands, it just stacks up so much higher when you talk about MeOlogy Kids. And then in turn, that also relates to everything that we've discussed, as well as like what you're putting into your body.
Right.
Whether it be, physically, emotionally, mentally, nutritionally, and to really take that into account, whatever you're choosing, whatever you're doing in your life on a daily basis.
It's so true.
I just wanted to stress that again. I know that we've talked about it so many times.
It makes such I'm glad we're sharing that, because I know for myself, I didn't think twice when, I was pregnant and the doctor gave me a prenatal, and it's like, whatever, take it. And I noticed, the difference from my first pregnancy and the second one, and all the information I learned, and the whole pregnancy was so different. Even though I was 13 years older by the time I had my second one, so I was almost 35 when I had my second one. And it just makes a difference what you consume, and trusting, the integrity of Shaklee is just incredible. There's nothing that they've done, for 30 years now. It's over 30 years, but probably 30 years consistently taking the products. There's nothing that has made me, just doubt their integrity. It's just, and the science and the research and it's just incredible. The quality you can, and then it's 100% guaranteed, right? Like,
right.
Worst case scenario, you don't like it, you don't like the package, whatever, you get your money back, all of it back.
No questions asked.
Guarantee. What's that?
I said no questions asked. Absolutely.
Empty bottle guarantee. You can
Yeah.
eat it all up and box.
Yeah, take it for the 30 days and say, oh, you know, I feel amazing, or I don't know if I really feel anything, and, you know, return it and try something else. Or
and do try it for 30 days, because it's not like taking, you know, like, you know, you have pain and you take medication and it kills the pain instantly kind of thing. Because with nutrition, it's your body's building new cells, you're developing continuously. I mean, we're still building new cells as adults. So give your body an opportunity to absorb all the nutrition and make those changes, because it's not instant change by, you know, taking a multi and then like, oh yeah, you know, it took years to get to where we are. It's going to take a little bit to repair the damages.
yes, give it some time.
So
give it some grace.
Grace, there's the word. And that's a beautiful word to wrap up our 1010 this morning. You're good with that, Tania, wrapping it up?
Absolutely. I'm good. I think, you know, and I definitely reach out to us if you have any additional questions or anything that you'd like to discuss. I know Adiba already shared that and some information, but same for me. I know we have different friends on Facebook here and there. So just however you can find us, reach out.
Reach out to us and have a beautiful day wherever you are, wherever you're listening from. And remember, 1010 Talks. We're here to help you step into the best you, and we will see you next time. Love you guys. Take care of yourself. Bye.